I met you where the late train side, where lonely souls and streetlights hide. Your shadow danced across the floor. Suddenly I needed nothing more. The night was wearing shades of blue. The stars look slow because of you. I swear the sky forgot to spin the moment that you let me in. You never asked me to be fearless. You never asked me to be strong. You simply made my restless heart feel like it had belonged all along. We borrowed summer from the moon, stole a little piece of June, wrapped it in a quiet hand, and watched it bloom beneath the stars. Stay until the sky turns gold. Stay until the stories grow. If love is made of little things, then every little thing is you. And all the worlds I never knew were hiding in your point of view. There's a language in your sleepy smile that time itself can't translate. It tells me every winding road was only teaching me to wait. A rooftop, two forgotten chairs, a breeze moving through your hair. No audience, no grand applause, just two hearts escaping all their wars. If tomorrow breaks this spell, leave your laughter in the air. I'll wear it like a constellation no darkness could ever tell. We borrowed summer from the moon, made forever come too soon. Every dream I almost lost found its way back home to us. Stay while midnight holds the door. Stay like you stayed before. I searched the stars for something true, never knowing it was you. I think the ocean learns from rivers. I think the stars learn from the sea. And I think lonely hearts discover they're less alone when they believe. Maybe heaven isn't somewhere. Maybe it doesn't wait above. Maybe it's a quiet window filled with midnight and with we borrowed summer from the moon and taught December how to bloom. Let the years erase the streets. They'll never steal these memories. Hold my heart the way you do, soft enough to let it move. If I could choose one life to live, I'd choose the one that led to you. When the last cafe closes, when the last star fades from view, the sky can take back all its wonders. It still won't have the way the world looks when I'm looking at you. sweetest part of every night. Oh, I miss you in the best kind of way, like the moon misses dawn at the break of day. Every heartbeat carries your light, keeping my lonely corners bright. And I'm smiling even when you're far away, wrapped in the warmth of the words you say. You're the wish that never fades from view. Every beautiful road still leads to you. Still leads to you. Still leads to you. The evening breeze slips softly through the room, carrying traces of your favorite perfume. I close my eyes and suddenly you're near, turning silence into something I can hear. The night unfolds its velvet-colored wings, and every shadow hums the songs we sing. There's comfort in the way your love remains, like gentle summer rain on window panes. No matter where tomorrow takes my soul, your love is still the place that feels like home. A quiet fire glowing deep inside, steady as the stars that guide the tide. Oh, I miss you in the best kind of way, like the moon misses dawn at the break of day. Every heartbeat carries your light, keeping my lonely corners bright. And I'm smiling even when you're far away, wrapped in the warmth of the words you say. You're the wish that never fades from view. Every beautiful road still leads to you. Late at night when the world turns slow, you're the calm inside the undertow. A tender touch upon my wandering heart, a love that feels complete even when we're apart. The hours pass like waves along the shore, yet somehow I keep loving you more. Not because I need the stars above, but because you've taught my soul what love is. Oh, I miss you in the best kind of way, yet happiness is here with me today. Because your love stays shining through the night, a gentle moonbeam wrapped in white. And if the morning steals the stars from sight, I'll still carry a glow into the light. For every dream I've ever wandered through begins and ends with loving you. Like woven in your name, soft and endless, just the same. Through every night and every view, my heart keeps finding its way to you. The evening arrived like a slow-moving tide, carrying silver across the sky. You were standing there, lost in the glow, like a secret only the night could know. The world kept spinning somewhere beyond, but we were drifting where time was gone. Two quiet souls in a sea of blue, finding the universe inside me and you. The stars looked down, the city disappeared, and every dream I ever chased suddenly felt near. We borrow light from the moon tonight, wrapped it around our hearts, turn a simple moment into something too beautiful to fall apart. We borrow light from the moon tonight and dance with shadows was trying to seek. The air was filled with a gentle haze, like memories being made in real time. Every glance became a photograph, every smile became a line, written deep inside my chest, a place no distance could erase, where your laughter still remains, like sunlight that never fades. And even silence had a melody, whenever your eyes found their way to me. We borrow light from the moon tonight, wrapped it around our hearts, turned a simple moment into something too beautiful to fall apart. We borrow light from the moon tonight and dance where shadows couldn't reach. You were the wish I never knew my soul was trying to seek. Years may pass, the seasons may change, but some nights become eternal, too precious to rearrange. And if the stars forget our names, if every road becomes unknown, I'll still remember how your love made the whole sky feel like home. Borrow light from the moon tonight and left our footprints in the glow, somewhere between forever and the dreams we used to know. We borrow light from the moon tonight, and even when the dawn appears, that silver fire will stay alive through all the passing years. The moon moves on, the night grows thin, but the light we borrowed still shines within. The evening slipped into the room, wearing shades of amber gold, and in the softness of your smile I found a place to rest my soul. Outside the city chased the dawn, but we were drifting far away, lost inside a slower world where only our hearts knew the way. Your eyes were glowing like distant skies, pulling me closer without a sound, and every wall I ever built fell gently to the ground. You're the velvet fire after and paint the sky anew. But every night my heart returns to that velvet fire. I wasn't looking for forever, just another passing night. Then you walked into the darkness and taught the shadows how to shine. The city hung beyond the window like a distant fading wave, but every sound dissolved to silence the moment you said my name. Some hearts collide, some hearts just glow, but ours became a constellation only midnight seemed to know. Midnight learned your language and whispered it into the stars, turning every lonely corner into a place that felt like ours. Midnight learned your language, every smile, every touch, every sigh, and suddenly the universe was speaking through your eyes. The moonlight spilled across the room like silver letters on a page, writing little love confessions neither one of us could say. Your laughter drifted through the darkness, soft as smoke and sweet as rain, and every second next to you felt impossible to replace. The night grew deep, the world grew small, and somehow being close to you felt like having it all. Midnight learned your language and whispered it into the stars, turning every lonely corner into a place that felt like ours. Midnight learned your language, every smile, every touch, every sigh, and suddenly the universe was speaking through your eyes. If tomorrow steals this moment, if the dawn pulls us apart, it can never take the echoes you've already left inside my heart. Because love is more than holding on, it's every memory that remains, like moonlight on an empty street long after it's done raining. Midnight learned your language, and now every night repeats your name. Every star above the skyline still remembers your flame. Midnight learned your language, and so did every dream I keep. You're the last thought before I close my eyes, and the first one when I wake from sleep. The city wakes, the sky turns blue, but somewhere in the fading dark, midnight is still speaking of you.
I met the night at the edge of your smile.
softly through the trees outside, like you knew a secret it was trying to hide. And there you were, close enough to feel, making every dream seem suddenly real. I used to think the sky was full of light until I saw your eyes tonight. There's gold beneath the moon whenever you're near, a glow that only my heart can hear. Every shadow turns to a sweeter shade, every fear becomes a memory that fades. And if the stars all fell into the sea, you'd still be all the wonder I need. Because the most beautiful thing I've ever known is the way your love feels like home. The room's quiet but alive somehow, like forever had found us in the now. The moonlight rested gently on your face, as if the night itself had found its place. Outside 1,000 stories came and went, lost in the rush of where tomorrow went. But here with your hand resting close to mine, the universe seemed perfectly designed. No grand parade of shooting stars above could outshine the simple kind of love. There's gold beneath the moon whenever you're near, a glow that only my heart can hear. Every shadow turns to a sweeter shade, every fear becomes a memory that fades. And if the stars all fell into the sea, you'd still be all the wonder I need. Because the most beautiful thing I've ever known is the way your love feels like home. Maybe that's why the night stays so long, listening closely to our unfinished song. Maybe the moon hangs low in the sky just to watch your reflection in my eyes. And if time asks what I treasure most, it won't be places or moments I chose. It'll be these quiet hours wrapped in blue, where every heartbeat leads me back to you. There's gold beneath the moon whenever you're near, a light that grows brighter year after year. Every road I wander, every dream I chase, eventually brings me back to your embrace. And if forever is more than a word, it's the feeling in every promise unheard. The most beautiful truth I've ever known is that your heart became my home. The stars may fade, the night may pass, but some kinds of love are built to last. And long after the moon leaves you, there'll still be gold, because there'll still be you.
The night, the evening arrived dressed in shades of gold, with stories in the air waiting to be told. The city lights flickered far below, but we had our own little world aglow. Your eyes held more wonder than the sky, more answers than 1,000 reasons why. And every time you smiled my way, the night forgot to fade into the day. No grand design, no twist of fate, just two hearts teaching time to wait. We kept the dawn waiting outside the door. dawn, waiting. Maybe that's the secret of real love, not fireworks exploding high above, but finding someone who can make one out feel more precious than 100 years. Someone who turns ordinary air into a song, makes every ride feel stronger than every wrong, and leaves a little light inside your soul that never grows old.